Hey, what's going on, Xbox gamers and gamers alike? You're now rocking with your boy KOR Str8Murda and listening to straight Podshots. Before I get into my topic today, real quick, I just want to shout out KOR Batman for having a successful Twitch stream. The reward went to Twitch user Bitterwood, Bitterwood. Congratulations on that. Hopefully, you use that $60 credit towards Shadow of Mordor, and you're enjoying it like the rest of the people on Xbox One. It's been a great week for consoles. The release of the Lord of the Rings game has become a critical success. The 9s and 10s across the board. It is clearly going to be a nominee for Game of the Year. And yes, you can call off the National Guard, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, and everything with an A that needs protection in the world. Because yes, it's 1080p. The 720p 30 frames per second nonsense was exactly what it is, nonsense, and it's reported as such. Yes, there was a patch update, but stop reporting things before something is released, and then it wouldn't be an uproar about it. Yeah, that's really the biggest problem. Everybody wants to be the first to report something, and then when something comes out, it wasn't that they were wrong, the report was just too early. It's like, what is the point? You cause a controversy for no reason. I guess it's for clicks because you have nothing else to talk about worthy to have people come to your website. And that goes for anybody. If this is offending you, then you're the person I'm talking to. As far as Forza is concerned, what can I say about Forza, man? It's an amazing game. I mean, it had me at the demo, if I have to say. As soon as I put the game in and that music came on and it showed you that landscape and everything, and you get in that hurricane and you're going to 0 to 100 real quick. It just had me, man. I was gone, dog. It was dope. So I bought it. I picked it up. Right now I'm addicted to it. It's a hell of a drug, man. It really is. 700 hours, amazing cars. From day to night, you can see the stars. Nominee of the year by far. And for open world races, it set the bar. So look, what can I say, man? It's probably the best game out and on par with anything you could think of. Anything you could think of, man. It's definitely going to be a contender this year. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the games look like at the end of the year. Great start for Xbox. D4 has been, though very slowly being picked up. And I've seen Swery on a couple of occasions talk about the game. It's not up to his standard. He's a little disappointed. But guys, get out there, pick the game up. We're going to have something for that at the end of our podcast with Phil Spencer. And I'm about to get into that just to give you guys a heads up on that. Yeah, man, definitely they started out real well with D4. Forza is taking over. It's got great scores. We got Sunset coming out sometime soon. We should see Ori and eventually Halo. It's going to be a great holiday season for the Xbox One platform and Xbox gamers. And if you have multiple consoles, then you have a phenomenal holiday season because there's some really great Nintendo Wii U games coming out, as well as PlayStation 4 games coming out. That's going to keep gamers very happy and occupied for the rest of the winter holiday. With that being said, yes, Tick Podcast has finally stepped up and we got a date set with Mr. Phil Spencer Monday at 5:30 p.m. It will be a recorded show, so no, you guys will not hear it Monday. What will happen is we are doing a revamping of our show because of all the success that we have started to get and being recognized as one of the better Xbox podcast shows out there. Thanks to you guys, thanks to the fans, all the support, all the people that helped us get where we are, all the people that subscribed, all the people that retweeted, favorite all of our shows. Thank you so much. Without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are. But because of that, yes, Phil Spencer is going to be on the show. We've been talking to his communications director, and she has been very helpful, very, very helpful in everything that she does. So I know a lot of you guys sent me questions, and I want to give you a heads up on a few of the questions that I'm going to ask. I'm not going to tell you everything because I want you to listen to what I say when the show comes out, not what I'm telling you now to expect what I'm going to say. So, just some of the things that we're going to touch on when we talk to him come Monday will be things like, the digital distribution, digital games, original Xbox games, Rare. We'll touch on a little bit of DX12. We'll touch on, the parity clause, little things like that. I don't want to get too further into it, how I structured these questions and things like that. But trust me, everything that you think I'm not going to ask, I'm going to ask. It's going to be a positive Xbox One show, because as an Xbox gamer, everything is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. Some days it's going to be rainy and muddy. But look, Phil's coming on the show. It's going to be a positive, successful show, and I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, guys, that he lets out something juicy, something good, something that we can sink our teeth in, whether it's next E3 or something big coming out next year. You never know. The Little Tick podcast may be coming out with some big information. So everybody stay tuned to that. After the show, we are going to be giving away a $15 Xbox Live credit to the listeners of the podcast. So if you are a subscriber, we're going to hold a raffle for you guys, the people who subscribed, and give away a $15 credit, so that way you guys can go ahead and support Str8 in D4, the best Connect game out right now on the Xbox One. It's a really good game. The story's intriguing. Obviously, it has its Japanese humor, but without a doubt, one of the best games on the Xbox One, and by far the best Connect game that shows great use of the Connect and its motion controls. And by the way, yes, you can use it with a controller as well, so you don't have to fear if you don't have a Connect. You can use it with a controller. So, listen, guys, support the exclusive, support first party, support Microsoft Studios, and hopefully Tick Podcast can support your questions and get the things that you want answered by Mr. Phil Spencer. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you. Peace. Killing spree.